In the last session, we have discussed that string data type and collection related data types. So first five are fundamental data types. Those are string, float, complex, boolean, and int. These are the first fundamental data types of five, right? So if you observe here five fundamental data types, and next we have started collection related data types. One is bytes, second one is byte array, and range, list, tuple, set, frozen set, dict. So these are the remaining data types we are going to discuss. Just as part of first session, just I'm giving the awareness. Next I'm going to in the future I'm going to explain each and every point in detail. Okay. First we are going to see what is range data type. Okay. Okay. Anyway, I have written here list. So let me concentrate on list. I think I have explained in the list concept in the previous session, right? So let me go for range data type. Okay, range data type. Coming to range data type, if we want to represent group of objects as a single entity and where objects are not modifiable. Okay, if we want to represent a group of objects as a single entity where objects are not modifiable, so then we can go for range data type. Okay, that means if we want to represent group of objects as a single entity where objects are not modifiable or immutable, we can say. Okay, if we want to represent group of objects as a single entity where objects are not modifiable or immutable, so then we can go for range data type, right? So how we can create range data type means by using range function. Okay, if we are taking range of 10 means it's going to print first 10 numbers. Okay, how it gives first 10 numbers, just observe. This is the way. Okay, now observe here. Here I'm taking this is one ideally. So next in future I'm going to say how many ways we can create Python programs and where to execute Python programs and which is the recommended. Okay, in the previous sessions if you observe I have used Python command prompt. Okay, if you observe here also I have explained the Python programs also, I mean normal. Here now here I'm taking the file. Okay, see here I'm taking a is equals to range of 10. Okay, I'm taking range of 10. Next I'm asking print a. Okay, observe carefully. First I'm taking 10 means it's going to print, it's going to get 0 to 9 numbers. Okay, now a is having 0 to 9. It is not going to print directly but just it is going to display some information. Just observe in which way it is giving. If you observe here 0 to 10, 0 to 10 elements are available now. So now if I'm going to print the elements, observe carefully, just I'm using for the first time for loop. For I in a, print of I. Okay, so now a is having 0 to 10 elements, so now we are going to get 0 to 9. Observe carefully, 0 to 9. Okay, 0 to 9 elements we are getting. Clear? But I'm saying that range data type is not modifiable. Okay, so how can we say range is not modifiable means once the elements are decided, so if you are trying to give any element, so it's going to give error. So how it is means, suppose I have created a is range of 10. If you ask print a of something, 5. So if you ask a of 5, it's going to give the element which is available from fifth index. Okay. Okay, let me stop this one running. A of 5 means 5. Okay. If you ask a of 3 means it's going to give 3. Okay. But if you are trying to assign something on a of 3 is equal to 10. Okay. I want to, in place of third index, I want to replace with 10. So observe here, it's going to give error because range is immutable. Okay. Range object does not support item assignment. Clear? Next. Now next concept is tuple. Okay. Next concept is tuple. If we want to represent group of objects as a single entity where objects are immutable, okay, it is just like range data type only, but objects are should be immutable. Okay, if we want to represent represent objects as a single entity, if you want to represent objects as a single entity where duplicates are allowed and it is immutable, where objects it is and allowed and it is immutable, then we can single entity where duplicates are allowed and where it immutability, then we can go for we can go for then we can go for tuple tuple data type. Tuple we can represent by using we can represent by using parenthesis. Okay, parenthesis symbol. Okay, observe here, a of a is equal to, I'm representing the value in 10 10 comma 20 comma 30. Okay, 10 comma 20 comma 30. Okay, print of a. Okay, observe here, I'm printing the value of a and I'm printing the type of a also. Okay. Okay, first I'm taking values inside the parenthesis and I'm printing the value of a and I'm checking what is the type of a. So observe here, let me save. Okay, if you observe here 10, 20, 30 and it is of tuple. Okay, tuple data type. But for parenthesis, it is optional. Okay, parenthesis is optional. Okay, how can you say it is optional? Observe here, I'm removing parenthesis from starting and ending. I will run the program one more time. Same output we are going to get. Okay, 10, 20, 30 and a tuple. Clear? Next. But if I want to take only the value 1, okay? If I'm taking only a equals to 10, now observe here in this case we are going to get 10 and int, because if you want to represent single value tuple, after one element we have to provide comma. Okay, if you are providing comma, then it is going to consider as tuple. Okay, for single valued tuple we have to give comma. Okay, for single value tuple we have to give comma symbol. Next, and for the same tuple also it is immutable, right? Observe here 10, 20, 30, 40. Now I want to change the value of, observe here first I'm asking a of 1. Okay, I'm asking a of 1 means 0 after 1. So here we are going to get answer as 20. Okay, here we are going to get answer as 20. But I'm saying that tuple is immutable. Immutable means once the elements are decided, you can't change. So I'm trying to change the value of a of 1 to 100. Okay, I want to change the value of a of 1 to 100. Now observe, it is going to give error. First 20, next tuple, next it is going to say type error. Tuple object does not support item assignment. Okay, next. So this is the thing I want to say for the tuple, and we'll go for the notes also. Next, output. Okay, next, coming to the next concept is set. Okay, for set also, if we want to represent group of objects as a single entity where duplicates are not allowed but insertion order is not preserved. Okay, without duplicate values and insertion order is not preserved. Okay, duplicates not allowed and insertion is also not preserved. Okay, then we can go for set data type. Okay, set data type. Set data type means duplicates not allowed and insertion order also, insertion order also, sorry, order also not preserved. Okay, duplicates not allowed and insertion order also not preserved, and heterogeneous objects also possible. Okay, heterogeneous means a different type of object. Heterogeneous objects are also allowed. Heterogeneous objects are allowed. Okay, see, but set means we have to represent in a set, we can represent in set, we can represent in flower braids. Okay, observe carefully, set elements we can represent, set elements, set elements we can represent by using flower brace. Okay, set elements we can represent in flower brace. But observe here, if I'm taking empty set means, if I'm taking empty set, okay, in this case it is not going to create a empty set, it is going to give dictionary. Okay, observe here, print type of yes, print type of yes. Okay, see, I'm running, it is going to give dictionary, not set. Clear? And one more thing, I want to create empty set means, so anyway if you are giving in this way it is going to consider as dictionary. But if I want to create empty set, okay, in this case what is the what we are getting here, output is output output is dictionary, right? Class dict. But I want to create empty set. Okay, I want to create empty set means in this way we have to create. Observe here, now the output, it is of type set. Okay, the way by using this way we can create a empty set also. Okay, how we can, by using this way, empty set. I told you that duplicates not allowed and insertion order is not preserved. First let me concentrate duplicates not allowed. Okay, set means I'm taking that in the set. If you are defining the elements in the flower base, that time also it is going to consider set only. Now observe here 10, 20, 30. Now observe here first what is this type, set. Okay, but if you are, if the elements having in this, it is going to consider set. If the elements are not having in this, that time it is going to consider as dictionary. Clear? Now, now our focus is duplicates not allowed, right? 10, 20, 30. I'm taking 10, 20, 30. Okay, I'm taking duplicates. So when it is not allowed duplicates, now observe the output. If you observe here 10, 20, 30 only it is considering, and that means it is removing the duplicates. Okay, if you don't want to duplicates and insertion order is not preserved, then we should go for set. Okay, okay, what is our output? What is our output? Next, just 10, 20, 30, right? Clear? Next, only one small thing. If I'm taking more values, okay, 40, 50, 60 and 70. If you observe in the all cases here, I told you that insertion order is not preserved, but if I'm giving these elements, just the same elements in the way it is coming. But now observe here, I'm taking this many elements, but we can't give the guarantee in the insertion order. The elements in which way you have given, in the same way it is not going to print. Observe the output now, 50, 20, 70, 40, 10, 60, right? Insertion order is not preserved for the set. Clear, right? So if you don't want to duplicates and the insertion order is not preserved, then set is the best choice. Okay, clear, right? Next, so when set is not supporting duplicate elements and insertion order is not preserved, that time indexing and slicing concept is also not applicable. Okay, when when insertion order is not preserved, insertion order is not preserved, we can't expect slicing and indexing. Okay, when insertion order is not preserved, we can't expect slicing and indexing. Okay, can you show me one example? Sure. I'm taking set elements. Now I want that s of 0. please tell me s of 10. Okay, okay, s of 10 or s of 5. Just I'm asking s of 5. So it is going to say, it is going to give error. Okay, observe here, type error, set object is not subscriptable. Okay, set object is not subscriptable. Okay, what I have taken here, the same code. Next, what it is error giving? Type object, set object does not subscriptable. Clear? If you are watching for the first time, please subscribe to my channel. And if you are having any queries or questions, please comment your query in the comment section, or please reach out to my email in the description. Okay, thanks for watching this video.